Welcome inside Wilby High School for girls high school volleyball between the Wilby Wildcats and the Crosby Bulldogs. I'm Tom Felice, and tonight is senior night. And they're having some audio issues in the gym, so we're going to do the best we can to bring you this ceremony. See Cassie Iverson leading it for Wilby. So it appears they are first honoring the seniors for Crosby. So Ayana Figueroa receiving a small gift. Kiara Hawk now being honored for Crosby. The libero, Angelina Ovalis. Amanda Paredes now coming up for the Bulldogs. Julia Petro. And Anaya Watson, the final senior for Crosby. Of course, this year, with everything going on, so many schools are having their senior nights early in the year just so they are assured that they occur. This is their manager being honored. And now Elena Sosa, the first playing senior to be honored. Lyric Goodman, the second senior. Raquel Robles now being called up among the cohort of seniors for the Wilby Wildcats. Brianna McCullough. Megan Octavia Fumo. Janiyah Gibbs. Naomi Cologne Nader. And that should wrap up the list of seniors for Wilby. Certainly a senior day unlike any we've seen before. And now everyone trying to make sure they get the right rules followed and in place for the picture taking. So many rules about distancing and who can be in what position and all that. But everyone making sure that the appropriate celebrations can take place here on Senior Day. will step aside and come back for the game between Crosby and Wilby. Welcome back to the Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium at Wilby High School as the Wilby Wildcats and Crosby Bulldogs face off in an NVL volleyball matchup. I'm Tom Felice, and I'll have all the action for you as these teams meet for the first time this year. They will play 3 times, with sports throughout Connecticut having condensed schedules, fewer games than in a normal season, and at the same time you'll see the same opponents over and over again. Leagues and the CIAC trying to reduce travel, less time spent on buses for these players. Both teams coming in at 0-3 on the season, and a great opportunity to grab the year's first win. Wilby is in green and Crosby is in blue. No surprise to those who have been around sports in Waterbury before. A new twist in 2020, the teams do not switch sides. Traditionally, after every set, the teams will switch sides, but as a precaution, the teams will not switch sides. So as you see, Wilby on the left side of the net and Crosby on the right. That's where they're going to be all night long. Starting things off is one of the seniors honored tonight for Wilby, Naomi Cologne Nader, as she serves first and has a service error. First point to Crosby. They have played Waterbury Career Academy, Kaner Tech, and Kennedy. As that goes down as a kill for Janiah Gibbs. And it evens the score at 1 here in the early going. Crosby was able to get a set off Waterbury Career Academy. It was actually the first set they played this season, and subsequently lost 3 tight sets. They played Kaner Tech pretty close as well. Gibbs serving, and she has an ace. First ace of the day. And Wilby has their first lead at 2-1 here in the early going. Gibbs misses this time. And it's even again at 2 apiece here in the first set. This is Amanda Paredes. She's off target. Lyric Goodman serves for Wilby. And she misses as well. Struggles in the early going, serving for both teams. We've been tied at 1-1, 2-2, and now at 3-3. Good serve from Veronica Ruiz. The swing from Watson. And the overpass goes wide. Crosby has the lead for the first time. Ruiz with a strong serve. (5-3) Crosby as Ruiz winds up again, and this one's just off target. Brianna McCullough, another one of the seniors for Wilby. Figueroa gets it over and gets the kill. Ayana Figueroa among the seniors for Crosby. Brings the lead back to 2. Kiera Hawk serves. And it caused trouble for McCullough. And it stretches the Crosby lead to 7-4. Largest lead we've had in the early going, with the Bulldogs ahead. Hawk with another strong serve. Wilby gets it over. And Ruiz keeps it in along the back line. And it ends up in a point for Crosby. Looked like that was Daphne Owner credited with the kill. Still alive, but Crosby not able to keep the ball off the floor. And it's back to Wilby with Megan Octavia Flumo serving. Crosby doing a good job getting the ball over the net. McCullough with the left hand, just wide. Owner. And some miscommunication on the Wilby side of the net. Crosby stretches their lead to 5 points. Service error that time. And we see Anaya Watson check out with the libero, Angelina Ovalis, coming in. Some subs for Wilby as well, as Elenia Sosa back to serve. Sosa misses on that one. Here's Ayana Figueroa. After an early kill, she has a service error. We'll be creeping back. They're within 4 now as we've rotated around to Cologne Nader serving again for Wilby. And she gets an ace. After a service error starting things off. An ace for Naomi Cologne Nader. Her serve presents something different for Crosby, as that one goes just wide. Owner with the ace. She had 8 service points in the season opener against Waterbury Career Academy. And now Daphne Owner, a junior on this team, keeps it going with that ace. And a kill for Veronica Ruiz. Just a sophomore, she's really become a big part of the Crosby Bulldogs team. And it shows there she had the big swing to put Crosby up by 6 here in the first set. Just off target. And Crosby continues to pull away. Ruiz finds a spot behind the Wilby back line. Another kill for Ruiz. And an ace for Owner. Her second. And followed by a service error. Amani Hall checks in, taking out Lyric Goodman. Gibbs serving for Wilby. Here's Ruiz, the third hit. And a tough ball right along the net. McCullough couldn't do much with it. Sarai Hernandez checking in for Wilby. Paredes with the deep serve goes right at Hernandez. And it's over on 3. That was Watson with a quick hand to tip it over. Ruiz in the middle. Hernandez. And good effort from Paredes, but she can't clean it up. Crosby still leading 18-10 here in the first set. This is Hall serving for the first time. Watson. Overpass goes right back to Crosby. And Owner with the kill, her second. Raquel Robles was going to check in, but they call off the substitution. Ruiz serves. And another good serve from Veronica Ruiz. Second ace for her. Crosby 5 points away from finishing this first set. Another deep serve from Ruiz. Gibbs puts it over. Watson with a miss hit. He was shaking out her right hand. You can see she has some of her fingers taped together. Certainly was not helpful in that attempt. Here's McCullough. Figueroa. Cologne Nader. Watson. Anaya Watson with the kill. Watson, one of the senior leaders for Crosby. And an ace from Kiera Hawk. Another one of the seniors, definitely a senior-laden squad for the Bulldogs. Service error that time from Hawk. Megan Octavio Flumo back to serve. Going to try to get something going for Wilby. See if the Wildcats can stay in this first set. And a service error. We'll send it back to Crosby. Now 2 points away from winning the first with Watson serving. Oh, that's a tough serve and a good dig return. And it ends up in a point for Wilby. So Watson with a serve that was tough to handle, and Wilby did more than enough. And an ace. How about that? Sarai Hernandez with an ace. Hernandez floats this one again. Paredes. Paredes again, into the block. Naomi Cologne-Nader with the rejection. And a timeout called as Wilby making a bit of a comeback. 3 straight points for the Wildcats. They are looking for their first set win of the season. It's 23-15 Crosby, getting down to the end of the first set. This streak happening with Sarai Hernandez serving. Coach Stephanie Nicholas of Crosby taking her time with her team. A little bit more information for her team as Hernandez steps up to serve it again. Owner. Overpass for Crosby. Paredes. Another chance on the free ball. Paredes again. And she finds the spot. Now set point for Crosby. This is Ayana Figueroa serving. And that pass goes wide, handing the first set to Crosby, 25-15. Take a break, getting ready for set number 2. After winning the first set, 25-15, the Crosby Bulldogs serve to start set number 2. Daphne Owner. They had 2 aces, 2 kills in the first set. She'll look to keep that going for Crosby. And the Bulldogs do win the first point here in the second set. That was the second set win of the season for Crosby. They won the opener against Waterbury Career Academy before dropping the final 3 sets of that match. A violation called on Crosby. So Wilby to serve again. And it was tight at the early going of the first set. Tied at 1, 2, and 3 before Crosby was able to pull away. There's Paredes. Another set to Paredes. This time she just passed it over. Once again, it was towards Paredes. Instead, it was Ruiz. And Crosby ends up winning the point. Both teams did some good defensive work throughout that rally. Here's Paredes. McCullough puts it over. Ruiz on 2. And it's Octavio Fumo. Tough break for Wilby. Ruiz. Julia Petro in for the first time with the dig. Ruiz. And it was right at Lyric Goodman. Not a lot she could do there. Give Ruiz credit for the kill. So even though it's 4-1 Crosby here in the second set, Wilby has looked good. Call that more a miscommunication than anything, as Paredes grabs the ace. But Wilby has looked very composed when they've had the ball. Cologne Nader puts it over. And the tip from McCullough froze everybody for a split second. There's a deep serve and an ace for Paredes, her second ace of the set. (7-1) lead for Crosby here in the second set after taking the first. Paredes with another sky ball serve. Here's Gibbs, and she finds the spot. 2 kills now for Janiyah Gibbs. Raquel Robles serving. One of the many seniors honored tonight. And a bit of a miss hit ends up striking her teammate, Naomi Cologne Nader. Here's Veronica Ruiz. 2 aces in the first set for her. And now she has one in the second set. Mariah and Michaela McCann check in for Wilby. Didn't see the freshman in the first set. Here's Petro. The first set, Crosby had a 5-4 lead, and then they won 5 of the next 6 points. And really made it hard on Wilby. Crosby ended up winning that set by 10. Gibbs with the last touch on it. As Elena Sosa checks back in, replacing Lyric Goodman. This set was tied at 1, and then it was 6 straight points for Crosby as Hawk commits the service error. And now the lead at 6, 10-4, Crosby on top of Wilby in the second, as that serve drops in. An ace, second of the day for Janiyah Gibbs. Petro. And that was at the net. They ruled that Elena Sosa touched the net. Making it Crosby's point. And the lead back to 6 at 11-5. Service error from Petro. Gives it right back. Here comes Amani Hall. She replaces Brianna McCall as Mariah McMahon serves. Bit of a sidewinder from McMahon. It came back at her quickly. Might not have been ready for it. 12-6, Crosby on top of Wilby here in the second set. In the first set at this stage, it was 11-7 after the first 18 points. Figueroa. Ruiz in the middle. She's really been a problem when she gets a nice set in that position. Ruiz with 4 kills. Deep serve from Figueroa. On 2. That was Cologne Nader. She puts it over again. Paredes. That was an ace for Figueroa. Her first. And now a service error. (15-7) Crosby in the second set. With Elena Sosa serving. And it appears that hit part of the ceiling structure and then went over. So that means it's Crosby's points. Pass goes to Paredes. And Cologne Nader can't convert. 10-point Crosby lead here in the second set. Service error from Daphne Oder. Cologne Nader. Ooh, had a lot on that one. Here's Amanda Paredes, 2 aces in the set already. Ruiz is able to step into it. McMahon short. And an ace. Paredes, 3 aces in the set. 12-point lead for Crosby as they look to sweep the first 2 sets. Ruiz was right there. Wilby gets it back over. And Crosby ends up dropping the point as Mariah McMahon serves. Hawk put it over on 2. Now Ruiz with the kill. Brianna McCullough coming back in for Amani Hall. Ruiz. Service error from Ruiz. So now the McMahons head out. Raquel Robles and Megan Octavio Flumo back in. Brianna McCullough serves. This is tight to the net. Octavio Flumo was the one who touched it over for Wilby. And the Wildcats end up missing wide. Lyric Goodman back in for Wilby as Kiera Hawk readies to serve. Crosby 3 points away from taking the set. Petro. This is the stage in the first set when Wilby made a bit of a run. It went from 22-11 to 23-15, and that's an ace. Janiyah Gibbs with her third ace. Of course, another one of the differences this year, no line judges. Just want to have fewer people on court, fewer people touching things. So, saw that tight call made by the R1 official. As McCullough with the kill. Gibbs with another ace. Ovalis hesitated. And Gibbs spins this one off target. Crosby 2 points away from taking the set as Angelina Ovalis serves. And a good serve. No spin on it, making it really hard to track. And it's an ace and set point. Good hustle from Gibbs, but she ran out of room. Another ace and another set win for Crosby. They take the second set, 25-14, and now have a 2-set-to-none lead. A 2-set lead for Crosby here at Wilby High School, Reggie O'Brien Gymnasium. I'm Tom Felice as Naomi Cologne-Nader prepares to serve to start the third set. And the third set starts with a point for the Wilby Wildcats. Cologne-Nader, definitely a different look. She serves from behind the basketball end line, about 10 feet behind the back of the volleyball court, but it is a pretty successful serve, as you saw right there. Goodman sneaks that one over the net. Paredes with the kill. A well-placed pass from Paredes. And it ends up in a point for the Bulldogs. Hawk serves. And that ball was too close to the net for Gibbs to do much with it. Ace from Hawk, second ace of the day for Kiera Hawk. And that one just clips the tape at the top of the net. Another ace for Hawk. clips the line. Yep. It took the official a second to make the decision, but it appears she made the right decision, with Wilby winning the point. Octavia Fumo off target with the serve. And that'll be Amanda Paredes. She had 3 aces in the second set, helping Crosby to their 11-point set win. And another good serve from Paredes. Cologne Nader with the serve receive. 7-2, the Crosby advantage here in the third set. This is reminiscent of the last set, as that's an ace. So another ace for Paredes. I have her at 5 now for the match. And another one. 5 straight points, 3 of them aces for Amanda Paredes. As Crosby's trying to close this one out in a sweep. As Gibbs hit the net after hitting the ball. Been a struggle for Gibbs here in the early going of the third. Paredes with the service error, but you'll take that, as that was 6 straight points for Crosby. Now Gibbs serving for Wilby. Good serve. And Wilby still gets it over, even though it accidentally touched Robles. And a great job of the net, Ruiz. Able to put that right down. Veronica Ruiz, probably the most impactful offensive player in this game. The pass that time from Ruiz allows Owner to put it over. Ruiz just has a bit of a different skill set. One of the few players today who's able to play over the net. Just gives an added dimension to the Crosby offense. Here's Ruiz serving. Oh, that's an ace. She seemed almost surprised, as that's her 4th ace today. Don't think she had one closer than that. That one just cleared the tape. Ruiz. Trouble on the pass. Nia Prince checks in for Wilby. Coach Cassie Iverson looking for something different, as Wilby struggling to be in the same gear as Crosby here in the third set. Miscommunication on that point. Now a 15-3 lead here in the third set for Crosby. Not the tosser Ruiz wanted. So she smartly lets it go. And it ends up in a service error for Ruiz. Here's Brianna McCullough, I should say, trying to get Wilby back into this set. There's Watson who put it over. Ovalis from the back row. And a tough spot at the net. Figueroa couldn't do too much with it. And Wilby grabs the point. Ruiz. Crosby leads 16-5 here in the third set. They led 16-7 in the last set. Well, now it's 16-6. So we have some similarities as that was owner with the service error. Robles with the underhand serve. Watson. Sosa. Figueroa. Free ball for Crosby. McCullough really looking for that back row attack. And she just missed. McCullough is sticking the arm out. And a big swing at the net from Figueroa for the kill. Watson serves. Paredes. McCullough sends it right back. And Hawk sends it the wrong way. Mia Prince serves. Paredes with the kill. Paredes doing most for damage while serving in this set. 3 aces, but now she has 2 kills as well. Crosby is within 6 points of the match at 19-7. Crosby won the first set 25-15. The second 25-14. And that's an ace. Second of the day for Naomi Cologne-Nader. Ruiz. Hawk. At the net. Owner. It was just in that wrong spot as she tried to tap it forward. Sosa serving. Paredes. McCullough gets it over the net. Ruiz off target. She was apologizing to her teammates as she seems to be thinking that that might not have been the best move. She was trying to hit it over head and kind of turn at the same time. Sosa with the ace. Wilby within 8 at 20-12. And another ace from Sosa. Stephanie Nicholas calling timeout for Crosby. That's 3 straight points for the Wilby Wildcats. And they're back within 7. They're trying to keep this match going. Both schools 0-3 on the year so far. Seeing today as a good opportunity to get the first win of the year. Crosby with a 2-set lead. But Wilby trying to mount a comeback here in the third set. These teams will play again at the end of the year. They'll face off on Monday, November 2nd and Friday, November 6th. The first one at Wilby and the second one at Crosby. See a lot of teams over and over again. Crosby plays Kennedy 3 times, Sacred Heart 3 times, Wilby 3 times. They play Career Academy twice. Wilby sees Kaner Tech 4 times, a scheduling oddity. Sacred Heart 3 times, Crosby twice. I should say Kennedy twice. Just wide there. Here's Amanda Paredes. Blocked at the net by McCullough. First block today for Brianna McCullough. Gibbs with a valiant effort, but unable to get underneath it. Crosby now 3 points away with Ruiz serving. She has 4 aces so far in this one. Deep serve right at Cologne Nader. Watson, a good job to pass it over. And she does it again. This one a little less acrobatic. Now 2 points away, the Crosby Bulldogs from their first win of the year. Service error from Ruiz. McCullough serves. Right back at Crosby. Figueroa. Ovalis from the back row. Cologne Nader. Gibbs with a big swing. And Wilby takes the point. 23-16 here in the third set. Wilby looking to extend this match after Crosby took the first 2. McCullough with the serve. That was Watson on 2. Ruiz with the dig. Watson